everyone. It is a busy morning. We already have a lot to do because they want to go to Topgolf fairly early, like right around quiet time. I've got to get to the library. I've got to get us to the dollar store. No, you can't bring it over yet. We got to clean this up. And obviously I'm doing school, having to feed them, but last night, really late, I got an email saying they needed 8 labels. And yeah, not a lot of time, so I told them I really only have a little bit of time. Okay, throw it away. Little bit of time in the morning, so yeah, he whittled it down to I think 5 right now. They are quick ones, but I mean it's still gonna be tough. We need to do this one at the bottom together real quick, and then we'll do your craft. So I've sent off 2. I finished the 3rd, but I have a question because the file he sent did not match up with what he wrote. And yeah, while he's working on his craft, I'll go back to it, and hopefully I'll just keep things moving. We've got a really tight day today. We just came to Topgolf. They have 50% if you come before 5 on Tuesdays. But apparently their power went out or their systems went down right before we came. And everything's all screwed up. It will let us play, but it is not scoring at all. It's like practice mode permanently, so I think they dropped one of the charges for us. So we're just chilling and practicing. My arms are a little sore from lifting Sebastian so much when we were dancing, so I don't particularly want to hurt my arms even more. The golf makes them so sore. I'll play a few, but I don't think I'm going to play like a whole round. I'm just enjoying doing some knitting. It's lovely out here because this is open to the air. And
up
Yeah.
so we can just chill.
It's kind of nice out. We have some snacks coming. I'm really full from all the baked goods I just bought when we were out on our walk. But I'm gonna nibble on some nachos. I can't have much cheese anyway, and just enjoy the afternoon. I got a lot of work done. I have one project still open, but I've sent it off to the client for their feedback. So it's nice to step away from my computer and just not have to worry about it right now. Sebastian, show me your best face. You won! It is Tuesday and we survived and you survived. You are awesome and I appreciate you. But yeah, that was a busy day. Let's go over it. So Sebastian took forever to wake up. He gets really mad if I'm up before him, so I tried to wait even though I had an alarm that I woke up to. Finally, he let me escape around 9 and I showered and got dressed. Headed down and had some breakfast. Then did as much school as we could, but we needed to get out of the house by like 11:30 to get our errands done. I also received work at like 6:30. It came in because I said I had a little bit of time in the morning. It was quick label edits, but 5 of them, and then some edits to a comic that was getting printed out. So I made it through all of the labels in between helping Sebastian. We really didn't get a lot done. We got his worksheets done and his big craft, but it was a really big craft. So everything else I'll leave on the shelf tonight. We'll work on it tomorrow. But we needed to get out the door. I had to go to the library. We had a bunch of books that were due today. Normally I would return them on a Monday, and we'd be returning them the day before they were due. But we didn't want to go to the library while Ziggy was in his grooming because we didn't know how long that would take. So we did that real fast. Didn't get any new books except for what Jax had on the hold shelf because we're going to be returning things Thursday or Friday in preparation for our trip. Then we headed to the dollar store because last time we tried to go, it was closed because they just don't have enough staff. It was open, but it was also half empty. I don't know if it's problems getting things or most likely not enough people to unpack things because there were lots of carts with boxes in the middle of aisles with no one unpacking them. So I hope that they are able to hire some people. They had a million signs on the door about them hiring, and that was new since the last time we tried to go. But after that, I didn't have time for a long walk. We needed to eat lunch and get home for Top Golf. They really wanted to do Top Golf, and my husband told me 2:30 is when we're gonna try and go. So I ended up just walking to the Aldi that was in there. I didn't even film. I just headed to the bakery section and I got like a chocolate croissant and some soft pretzels. Sebastian got a donut. We went over to Starbucks because they have outdoor seating. It's in the same shopping center. This one has a nice outdoor seating. And I had coffee from the morning because I was so busy. I only drank a tiny bit of it. It was in my thermos, but I felt bad, so I got the smallest possible chai, which is this little 8-ounce thing. It was still like $4 because of soy milk and being like 3 something. It was like $3.20, $3.40, and then 70 cents for soy milk. Like, this thing is ridiculously small. But I got that, and then Sebastian wanted chocolate milk, and their $2 chocolate milk boxes were all out of stock, so I had to spend $4 on a custom chocolate milk for him. Like, it was $8 total. I'm like, really? But we were using their tables, so I wanted to buy something, otherwise it's kind of rude. So we got those drinks and we ate our food. I had half a soft pretzel and the chocolate croissant. And I haven't been doing a ton of like greasy baked goods because they're harder for me to digest, so I'm probably gonna be hating life for the next couple days. I usually eat some protein now if I'm gonna do that. It helps me digest it a little better. I'm just trying to figure out what works for my crazy like IBS situation that's going on. So I'm probably gonna be hating life, but I just was hungry and they didn't have anything else I could grab there. It's such a small grocery store. But we ate and then headed back to the car to head home. Unpacked our stuff and it was about 2:30, but my husband took a little bit of time to come up from working. He had to wrap something up, so I was able to send off the draft of that comic. Not done because it couldn't be done the way they envisioned, so we all need to brainstorm to figure that situation out. But then we headed, not in the Jeep, very weird to be in my husband's smaller car. I'm not used to being so low because I have an SUV and we also ride in the Jeep. But yeah, it's drizzling. It was drizzling on us while we were outside of Starbucks and we had to move to an umbrella table. But yeah, we drove over to Topgolf and I guess their power had been off and the systems had been down all day. They were rebooting ours when we got to our area, but it would not work. It wouldn't track any of your scores. it was just saying practice shot. So I think they took off a fee or something. I don't know. It seems like he paid. But we eventually figured out that their specialty Angry Birds game worked. So everybody in our section that had the broken systems ended up playing Angry Birds. It's not normally that popular. It's kind of weird. But we all did pretty good, and Sebastian won one of the games. Until they were doing the Angry Birds, I was just chilling, as I said, and knitting and enjoying it. I get really sore from it. I use these weird muscles, so I really didn't want to play too much, but I did play 2 rounds of Angry Birds. I did not win, but I did pretty well. I hit the ball. I'm proud of myself. Then we headed home and we did our pizzas. As I said, pizzas was one of the meals I did stock for this week. Week before our trip's always a little weird. Then I decided I was going to give myself a pass on laundry today because I'm doing pretty good. Jax has a full load and we just have that one little basket left. Sebastian probably has a little tiny bit, so we probably have 2.5 loads, and then the whites are so small that I can throw in all the towels and stuff. So it's really not that bad. Hopefully over the next couple days I will have more time. I won't be like so swamped that I can't even do kindergarten with Sebastian because I'm like, dude, I have to get this work done. I'm just going, oh yeah, great, it's just coming out. It's okay, I'm about to put my hair up in a bun. It's a lot. Let's just pull you out. Why don't we chat about the hair? I'm down to 30 braids. I started braiding way too late and I was quite sure I wouldn't make it to my 10, but I did. And I have 30 left and they're all back here. So it's harder to see. The purple purple? Are you colorblind, Stephanie? The turquoise that I put in is starting to fade in spots like where my roots are and it doesn't take. So like it almost looks bald here because the blue is gone all in here. You can see like hairs around my face are blonde again. And I really don't want to put too much more, like all this. There's hair there, but it's just white blonde. Yeah, I don't want to put more turquoise in because it's just, I'm about to bleach my roots when I finish. But I might put a little bit just like up in the front to last me a couple more days till I'm ready to bleach them. And then we will do the full turquoising of the scalp and hair and everything in sight. No, I'm not that messy because I put the blue into the conditioner and it's way neater than just squirting a bottle of dye, and it saves you so much money and it lasts so long. That blue is potent and I don't need a whole lot, like a teaspoon in a 1/4 cup of white conditioner. But yeah, did I say what I did after dinner? I was just working on miniatures that I'm going to bring to the beach so I can make a little dinosaur video. Back when Sebastian was a toddler, I took his baby Owie. Where's baby Owie? He's in bed. Owie came on the trip with us and I kept him in my bag during the day, and everywhere we went, I would pull him out and just take like 10 seconds of video. And I thought I could do one with one of his dino toys, but because we're not going to be doing as many cool things, I thought maybe I could bring some props. And I started playing with my paper clay and made pizzas and donuts because we always order pizza at least once. We always get duck donuts. And tonight I did some printables, which was annoying because every color on our printer ran out. And even after I replaced them, I couldn't get it to stop printing stripes on the big thing. So annoying. But I was doing things like a pizza box. The pizza box uses a clip art that was on a t-shirt that's for sale online. So no credit to me, credit to that artist. I didn't even realize that the pizza has human body parts on it till after I printed it. I'm like, oh, so there's that. But I love it on the box. It looks great. The artist did an amazing job. And yeah, search for Dino Pizza shirt if you want to find that. All credit to them. Then I tried to make the donut box similar to Duck Donuts. So it's a very cheesy clip art of a dino and a clip art of a donut, and I just put them together. And I chose a very similar font, but I didn't do it in the red. I did like a green dino theme. So that one I put together, but it was from free clip art, just to save time. And the surfboard is from a surf shop that you could buy. It was like a $500 surfboard. I originally made a custom one starting from a surfboard that was blue and orange, and I put a T-Rex silhouette on it, but that one, oh, it really wanted to put stripes in it. It looked terrible. So the blue I think hides them a little bit better, or at least looks intentional, but I'm having problems with the color melting off because I'm taping it to foam, or I'm gluing it to foam. So I'm like sharpening over it. Hopefully I can save it, and hopefully when it gets glossed up it'll look okay. Oh, it's just our door camera. Somebody drove by the house again. But yeah, that's what I did. I came up just a little bit past 9, and the kids were supposed to be cleaning up and they were starting to eat dessert. I'm like, really? Apparently my husband was just like, he's like, I'm done with you guys. Try being with them all day long. And they've been following me around all evening. I'm just ready for some quiet. Yeah, so I went back down and I was doing a little bit more with that surfboard. I might go down after I do this video. I do have a little bit of time. My cutoff to start braiding is 1 a.m. because I'm a freaking night owl. And then I stop myself around 2. I can go a little over if I'm not quite to 10 yet. It's about an hour and 10 minutes, I'd say, for doing 10. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm not sure what the plan is. I do need to put in a Walmart order for trip stuff that we want to bring, mainly that trail mix kind of stuff and anything else that we might have forgotten. I think I have a sweatshirt in my cart. Like, there was a black and white tie-dyed sweatshirt, and I just want to order it really big and just have it as a sweatshirt. What else would you have a sweatshirt for? But yeah, and we do need to go to the mall at some point. I think Thursday is going to be our rainiest day, so that might be the good day, but I don't know. We'll look. If it's a little drizzly in the morning, sometimes we like to get donuts and have a car picnic. That's just become a thing in the pandemic. I don't know, but we do need to get shoes on Thursday or Friday for Jack's, because that's when my coupon's good. I don't know. We'll figure it out tomorrow. I've been talking so long. If you made it this far, post a surfing emoji. Take your pick. Which one do you want? Or a wave, something surfy and oceany and beachy. Thank you so much. Hopefully this weekend I can answer a bunch of comments. Maybe I'll do that in the car on Sunday at some point when I just want to break from knitting. I'll go through and I'll answer the comments from the past couple weeks, because my life has been great. And every time I get to quiet time, if we actually have one, I'm just catching up on the news, and then I'm like, my eyes can't even look at my phone anymore after like 40 minutes of it, and done. So yeah, I do appreciate your comments, and I love you guys so much. And if you don't know me, I love you too. I love you anyway. My name is Stephanie. I make a video every day. Please stay safe and be kind to each other, and don't forget, wash your hands.